Breaking news now coming in, and this was something that was being speculated earlier, and the BJP has now indeed fielded a public prosecutor, Ujjwal Nikam, and he is going to replace the sitting MP Poonam Mahajan in Mumbai Central. So BJP replaces Poonam Mahajan with well-known public prosecutor Ujjwal Nikam, somebody who has fought terrorism cases. Remember, he's somebody who fought the 2611 case and has been very well known for various cases that he has fought in the past, especially 2611 terrorism case fought by Ujjwal Nikam. So now the BJP has in fact fielded him instead of Poonam Mahajan from the North Central seat. He had fought the 2611 case. He's a well-known lawyer, very well-known in Mumbai, in Maharashtra. He has worked on the Mumbai 93 blast case, or a lawyer who is seen as someone who has fought, cases that deal with terrorism. So he has now been brought in to be the candidate for the North Central constituency in Mumbai, a very prestigious constituency, replacing sitting MP Poonam Mahajan. So a public prosecutor, well-known face in Mumbai, someone who has fought very high-profile cases, cases that have dealt with terrorism. The 2611 case, we've interviewed him several times here on NDTV as well during those years when he was fighting this case. So Poonam, now he has replaced Poonam Mahajan. So that is the big breaking news coming in right now. It was something that was being speculated in political circles. Let's go across to Vasudha now for more. And Vasudha, this was something that was, being talked about. There was speculation around it. And now it's official. Ujjwal Nikam will be fighting the election as a BJP candidate.
Absolutely, Gargi. Every time there is Mumbai elections, the name of Ujjwal Nikam always floats, either from Jalgaon, which is his home district, or from some place in Mumbai. This time there was more speculation because there was this apprehension that Poonam Mahajan might end up losing her ticket. She is a sitting MP. She was fielded as an assembly candidate in 2006, which she lost. But 2014 she managed to win against Priya Dutt. In 2019 she repeated her success. But of course, this time there was a lot of speculation that she may not get the ticket again. Ashish Shelar, who has been the Mumbai BJP president, his name was doing rounds. And Ujjwal Nikam, who is a very known face, has been the public prosecutor. And remember, his remark on Kasab case, saying that Kasab has been demanding biryani while in jail, something that he later denied. That really brought him to a lot of spotlight. But his career has been, full of fighting terrorism cases, from 93 blasts to even, for that matter, the Gateway of India bombings. He has also been part of the trials in the Khairlanji murder, in which this atrocities against Dalit family really came about. He's also incidentally been part of the investigation into Pramod Mahajan's murder. So clearly he's had a long history, and the BJP was looking for a very strong face from this seat. It is not an easy seat for the BJP. It has a high amount of Marathi voters and also Muslim voters. And the candidate here opposite BJP is Varsha Gaikwad, somebody who has been an MLA from Dharavi, also a minister whose own father, Eknath Gaikwad, has been an MP here. So and she was also upset that she didn't get a ticket from her preferred constituency of Mumbai South. So there are, of course, a lot of disagreements within the allies of Mahayuti and Maha Vikas Aghadi. But clearly, this makes it, evident that despite all the disagreements and all the disillusionment that the allies have, the BJP is very clear that when it comes to Mumbai, it wants to have a strong, say of word. And clearly, Poonam Mahajan being dropped is big news. This also possibly, shows that the BJP wants to bring in newer faces. And Ujjwal Nikam is an old
very well-known face there, Vasudha. Ujjwal Nikam, somebody who we've interviewed on this channel as well. And yes, that remark that he made about Kasab eating biryani in jail, etc., had really made him very popular. And as you said, a few years later, he clarified that he didn't really know. He just made that remark off the cuff. But he really fits in with the BJP narrative as well, isn't it? As somebody who's fought so many cases dealing dealing with terrorism, and that is the sort of image being projected about a BJP government, about Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister, that somebody who, very tough, deals with terrorism, deals with all these various threats to the nation with a very tough manner. So Ujjwal Nikam really fitting the bill there.
Of course, Gargi, and also, dropping Poonam Mahajan might not be very great for the BJP when it comes to optics. She's been with the BJP since 2006. She's been the Yuva Morcha head, and her father, Pramod Mahajan, is seen as somebody who really was instrumental in the earlier NDA government. So, of course, there are those fault lines as well. Now, this is a new government. This is under Narendra Modi. It has done, it's gotten majority twice, and its way of working is very different. So, those comparisons are always going to be there. The reasons for Poonam Mahajan's, why she was dropped would never be known. But remember that this party stresses on winnability. We've been looking at surveys in which they've been saying that North Central seat is a difficult seat for the BJP, and they wanted a face that will be able to capture imagination, something that, like you said, in line with the muscular nationalism, welfare, and also something that really emboldens the BJP's approach to security of the country, something that, the Prime Minister has always been talking about, that the UPA government has been unable to protect not just India's borders, but also, it has been able to stop attacks by others. So I think that is in line. And they wanted a face which can actually match up with somebody like Poonam Mahajan, who has legacy with her. I think that is why they got in Ujjwal Nikam. So big face there. And, he also has a legacy of fighting cases which are in line with the BJP's narrative.
That's right. Thanks so much, Vasudha, for joining us with all those details. So that's a big breaking news. Ujjwal Nikam, the candidate for the BJP, replacing Poonam Mahajan in the Mumbai Central seat.